Hi guys, my name's Jake and today I'll be reviewing Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. Hyrule Warriors is a Legend of Zelda and Dynasty Warriors crossover that combines the hack and slash gameplay of the latter with the settings and characters from the former, and this combination works surprisingly well. Normally the storyline of Legend of Zelda will have you rescue the princess from the evil clutches of Ganondorf. But considering this is no ordinary Zelda title, there is a little more depth to it this time, and Legend Mode will offer something completely different. The sorcerer Seer who protects the Triforce becomes fascinated with the hero of legend. These feelings toward the hero provide Ganondorf with an opportunity to purge the light which Seer holds within. Due to her light being purged, Seer amasses an army to wage war against Princess Zelda and the Kingdom of Hyrule. Although not a fully fledged Zelda game, I really enjoyed this story, and personally I think if it was a standalone Zelda game that this could really work. The very first Legend of Zelda game with cutscenes, and they do not disappoint. These cinematics look amazing, and although the characters still don't talk, that doesn't really take away anything from the experience, and they're definitely a real treat when you stumble across them throughout the story. All of your favourite characters such as Link, Zelda, Impa, Sheik, along with many others are playable during your quest to stop Seer. Or if you're feeling a little bit bad, partway through the story you even get to play as villains from past Zelda games. There are also a few original characters thrown into the mix, and some of these characters are really cool. All characters have weapons that can be upgraded, and these upgrades include increased damage, extra combos, and a few other things here and there. During missions, you'll pick up material items from enemies that you have slain. Depending on which enemy you have beaten will determine on the item that it drops. So it's a good idea to defeat a lot of enemies, especially the big ones, because they seem to drop the best and most material. And sometimes they even drop weapons, which is even better. Weapons can be upgraded in the bazaar, which can either be accessed before the mission or in the main menu. Just like any other Legend of Zelda game, the music is beautiful, with pieces from Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and even as far back as Ocarina of Time. It was great being able to select what you wanted to listen to while you played through a mission. I found myself listening to Zelda's Lullaby during almost every mission, either that or Twilight Princess's Fairy Fountain theme, which, I don't know, these two songs just make me feel the most nostalgic for Zelda games, and I guess that's why I gravitated more towards those two songs. If you've played a Dynasty Warriors game, you'll know that the gameplay can get very repetitive, especially doing the long drawn-out missions. Unfortunately, Hyrule Warriors is no exception and does suffer from this effect. However, there are a few other game modes you can try out to break up the repetitiveness of Legend Mode. One of them is called Adventure Mode, where you navigate a grid-like arena in 8-bit Zelda fashion, completing missions to unlock extra items and even heart containers, which become super useful, especially during the harder missions in Legend Mode. While the gameplay is the same as Legend Mode, being forced to use characters that you might not necessarily be used to complete challenges definitely has a fresh feeling to it. The other mode is called Challenge Mode, and the name says it all. In this mode, you will try to complete challenges within a certain time limit, whether it be defeating a large number of enemies in a certain amount of time, or seeing how many enemies you can defeat with your super moves. These modes are also useful for gathering materials to upgrade your warrior's equipment and abilities, so it's definitely worth giving these two a try, especially if you get stuck in one of the hard missions and you need that extra upgrade for your sword. This game has many things to offer, as well as a few hidden nods to previous Zelda titles, which I won't spoil for you now. The feelings of joy and nostalgia should be experienced while playing the game. If you're a fan of the Legend of Zelda series and you don't mind the gameplay style of Dynasty Warriors, I'm certain you will enjoy this game. Plus, how could you give up the opportunity to see Ganondorf opening a treasure chest? If you're interested in purchasing this game, don't forget to check the links in the description. They will take you to the purchase page. Anyway, until my next review, have a fantastic day.